Manchester City versus Chelsea.
I can't wait.
Tasty.
Yeah, I can't wait. Listen, I predicted before the semi-finals at all. I said the two foreign teams will get to the final. Yeah. Proved dramatically wrong, but pleasingly, two English teams in the final.
They're struggling a little bit at the moment in Istanbul with COVID and stuff. I'm sure the game will go ahead there. In some ways, you sort of think, oh, could we play it at Wembley with a few fans in? But I mean, that's not going to happen. But should be a special occasion regardless.
It will be a special occasion, and we'd all love to be there. You know, we're privileged to be here tonight watching this. And for me, if there's any team out there who've got the attributes to beat Man City, you can drop off into that low block.
And they did it just a few weeks ago.
Exactly. You know, sometimes you find a team that's all wrong for you. You know, maybe Pep's going to try and do something different. But look, this was the game a few weeks ago. Chelsea getting on the ball, they was excellent this day, and nobody's done this to Man City. Look, them runners, that what we saw tonight against Real Madrid, pick the right pass out, Ziyech on this occasion. I mean, it's going to be a great game. Open football.
They're probably the only team, certainly in recent months, that have almost bossed a game against Manchester City.
Yeah. It's horses for courses, isn't it? Manchester City are the best team in Europe. I've no doubt about that. However, one-off game. If it was a two-legged game, then you'd favour City even more probably. But on a one-off game, as the lads say, you know, they have got the tools to hurt anybody, as we saw in the FA Cup semi-final. So it is going to be fascinating, a tactical battle as well. Yeah. Two great minds of football going head-to-head.
And exactly with the two coaches, I mean, they're so clever, aren't they? Tuchel yet to win a Champions League. Pep's won it twice, but he's yet to win it, as he always says himself, without Messi.
Yeah, and I think Pep's won 14 out of 15 finals he's managed in, which is ridiculous. It's like Zidane-like, crazy. But listen, it's mouth-watering. I think there's fantastic players. What really I love about it as well, there's about 7, 8, 9 English players that are going to be playing in the Champions League final. We're talking about experience. If we're being selfish, talking about England going forward, that experience to take into a tournament. But for Champions League, I mean, it's the dream final for us now. Yeah. And I can't wait. Hopefully we go to Istanbul, get a little tan.
2 years ago, there were two English teams in the final. I know there weren't last year. We've got possibly two teams in the Europa League final again. That happened 2 years ago. Are we looking at a period of domination in English football? I mean, I remember Arsene Wenger saying 10 years ago they want to set up a European Super League to diminish the English Football League, and he may have had a point. It didn't happen on this occasion.
For sure. And I think after 2010 there was a little lull. You know, I think when Rio's Manchester United team sort of 13, 14 started to dip off a little bit. But now we're back with a bang now. We are the bosses of Europe, Premier League football. 5 or 6, 7 of the teams could comfortably compete in the Champions League. We've got Manchester City in the final, Chelsea in the final, Arsenal, Manchester, and it could have been, you know, it could have been any number of our top 8 teams playing, because we've got so much quality, and it's pleasing, and we should be proud as a nation that we've got all these great teams.
And Rio mentioned it, some really, really tasty English young footballers playing beautiful football. Best we've seen in a generation or two.
Definitely. So exciting for the summer, of course, with England. I think Mason Mount and Phil Foden for that matter, could be 2 of the best players in the world in the future. I think they're that good. It's so exciting to watch their progress.
Up there with Mbappe and Haaland, possibly.
Honestly, I think they're gonna get there. Certainly Foden. In fact, seeing Mount as well live here, I mean, he's a phenomenal player. But Foden could develop into one of the best players England has ever seen.
Do you agree, Rio?
Yeah, I said yesterday after that game that I think he's on form, the best young talent in the world at the moment. But yeah, I agreed. If he keeps developing, Mason Mount, we've got Jack Grealish, Sterling, Rashford, Sancho. We're talking Bellingham. All of them players there have the potential to be on the top table of players in world football. So it's mouth-watering for us as fans, people at home watching, but the England manager now. Gareth Southgate, imagine being him, having that at your disposal.
It's fantastic. They're very young at the moment, but this team can only
let them play. Let them play.
Go for it. And this tournament in the summer, it's almost a free hit for Gareth, because he's got the World Cup in 18 months after, whatever it is. Go, let them play. Get them out there. It's going to be so exciting.
Well, he can certainly go and watch some of his players in the Champions League final.